Okay, so apparently I'm casting another game, which is cool. Ryumi is actually advancing to the next round because Onyx had to leave early, unfortunately. So I'm actually not sure what the brackets are. I should probably get those up sometime. Just give me a moment here. Alright, pop out. I should have used Firefox. So for those of you that don't actually, oh, this will work. It scrolls, right? So for those of you that don't actually do streaming, XSplit doesn't work too well with Chrome, but I don't have Firefox installed, which means I had to switch my web browser to Internet Explorer. And while it still works better with XSplit than Chrome does, it is just a dodgy web browser. Okay. Hopefully that music isn't too loud. I'm not actually sure. It should be fun, but yeah, I don't really know. Cool. Okay, we've got another game here finally. This one's on Entombed Valley. Didn't quite catch the name of the players yet, but that's not a problem, because they'll show up in the party or in the lobby. Alright, so it's Anxious vs Charm. It's PvT on Entombed Valley. It's the map that Day 9 likes to call the special build map, because you can just do so much with it because it's so big and to some extent slightly obscure. Cool. Brackets are on the what is it? The forum post, I believe. Yeah, the tournament forum. Cool. Okay, so hopefully this game is about ready to start soon. Okay, it looks like we're going to be starting soon. Okay, there's the countdown. The sound that I so love. Tried to type in GL, but I failed like a boss. I don't even think it got through properly. Oh crap, okay. Let me just... For some reason... XSplit's being a retard. There we go, okay. Sorry about that. So we do have Charm, the pink Terran, in the bottom left spawning position of Entombed Valley. And Anxious, the... what color is that? Green? Yeah, that's green. Green Protoss on the top right. Obviously some pretty standard builds to begin with. As I said before, this is the map that Day 9 and maybe Husky, I'm not sure as well. I like to call the special build map because you can just do so much with this map. Partly because it's so big. The mains are so big. The third is relatively close to the natural. It's not too far away. And this SCV is unfortunately going to be scouting the wrong position first. Having said that, the next position it'll scout will be the correct one, as you can see right here. There we do see a barracks going down, slightly off center. Not too sure with what's going on with that, but I guess we'll see later. Anxious here, just chrono boosting out probes. There goes the gateway. Was it just me, or did he nearly forget to put that down? He is going to be getting an early third. Early second. Did that? Yes, the SCV did manage to get scout of the Nexus going down. And both players actually, if you look at the probe here, it's also going the wrong direction first. So that's a bit unfortunate. However, I don't blame them. I never scout across diagonally anyway when I play this map. So it's not a big deal. And no one is apparently interested in this Zelnaka tower. Looks like they're both just going to be continuing to scout. Subinus core is going down. Looks like we're going to see some zealots come out. Yep. There goes a chrono boost down on the gateway. Over here in the Terran base, there's the second supply depot there. Here's a... Yeah, so the Terran player is getting a reaction expansion. He saw the Nexus, the early Nexus go down, the really early Nexus go down for Anxious, and he figured, well, it's going to slow his army down a slight bit, so I should have time to get an expansion of my own down. So he does, and just to make sure that he'll be safe, he throws down a bunker, which is really good play by him. Okay, we are getting double gas. The first one just finished. The orbital command upgrade's about to finish for the natural. And there's 3 zealots coming out, is that? Okay, there's a probe in the tower there. And there's a proxy command center going down somewhere. Not too sure where he's going to fly that. He may... No, I have no idea what he's planning on doing with that. Yeah, so these 3 zealots really aren't going to be able to do much, especially with these supply depots here. There we go, they just get lifted up instantly. This one zealot does die. And then these marines, if they need to, can just kite the zealots back towards the bunker. And apparently this SCV is trying to be a hero and take out the zealot. I'm not sure if that was a... Okay, I should have closed the chat, my bad. Anyway, so there is another bunker and an engineering bay going down. Probably just to help with a wall off. There goes some more worker transfers and another proxy pylon. There's another one there as well, so I'm really keen to see what's going on, especially with this hidden base here. See, this is why it's called, or why you can do some crazy builds with this, because it's just a massive map. And with some of the really good players, it's hilarious to see what they end up doing, if they do decide to do something obscure. Random marine just running around. I don't actually think that Charm has any view of these. No, he doesn't. He doesn't know that pylon there, or that pylon is there. Although having said that, Anxious has no clue about this really random expansion here. So it's going down in the natural here. There's a couple of pylons going down, nothing too fancy. So we no observer yet. I don't think there. Can't believe I forgot those overlays. So yeah, there is no observer for Anxious. I'm not sure why he isn't building one, or whether he's just delaying it so he can get there. There we go. He's going down after this Immortal comes out. The Twilight Council was just finishing, and there's another pylon here. Cool. So that supply depot you just got cancelled right at the last second possible. Double forge at the natural. There's the observer there, so he's going to want to get that to the ramp here as soon as possible, although this missile turret is going to be able to provide vision of the I was going to say the detector, what am I smoking, of the observer if it does come around here, and then these bunkers are just going to be able to shoot it down really easily. Still no military upgrades for the ground units. Yeah. Cool, so we're just replacing the, or not replacing, but moving the barracks down here to help wall off and also to get some more units down here quicker, I suppose. Third's going down for Anxious. It's nearly finished. There's another pylon there. And if I can click properly, it looks like we've got a drop going down here. No, I just pressed completely the wrong key. Does he have any defense? Somehow
base is under attack.
He's got lucky, or he somehow saw that come along, but these stalkers are easily going to be able to destroy that medevac. There we go, that pylon does die, although I don't think that okay, now Anxious has seen this base. Yeah, here we go. Oh, there's Hellions. I didn't even know there was Hellions out. They're going to be able to do possibly a decent amount of damage to these probes, especially if Anxious doesn't move them out of the way soon. The workers killed it 6-2. So, you know, it wasn't an extreme amount of damage done, but it wasn't, you know, it wasn't a complete waste of time. Anyway, this ground force does break through, and no, the command center won't catch fire. Although if these are the stalkers should be able to take it down, or at least set fire to it. Yeah, there we go. So that we should see that fall pretty soon. I'd be surprised if it managed to stay alive, which it just won't. There's the backup third for Charm going down now, and he's destroying the destructible rocks to help get some defense if it's needed. Although I don't imagine it'd be too helpful to destroy these just yet versus Protoss. Versus Zerg I can understand, but it doesn't hurt to be careful with it. So. Alright, so this Colossus is just staying here, possibly to defend in case anything, any Marines or something come up. Did not see that observer there. Right. Yeah, so we are getting the thermal lens upgrade for the Colossus, and I believe I saw another Colossus come out. Yeah, another Colossus going down, and 4 more gateways coming down for Anxious. And not much is going down in terms of production facilities, although there is 3 battle cruisers coming out right now. These shenanigans are crazy. Actually, has Charm seen this? Yes, he has seen that there. Cool. Right, Charm, oh not Charm, Anxious may be looking to take a 4th here. Sorry, a 5th. I didn't realize he placed these down just yet. Oh no, he's moving out for an attack. He's only got the 1 Colossus though. Actually, he's going to have to be careful with that Colossus because this missile turret, if the Colossus gets too close, the missile turret will start shooting at it, which is going to be really annoying. Those, not the battle cruisers, the tanks die almost instantly to the Zealots. The battle cruisers should be able to get a decent amount of kills on the Stalkers. You'd think so, but apparently no. 2 of them do fall. This one is still on full health, although it is getting taken out quite quickly. Second Stalker, not the Stalker, the Colossus comes along. This is going to have to be repaired, and it looks like Anxious is just going to storm through here. Charm is indeed, he was supply blocked. Battle Cruiser is about to fall. There it goes. Maybe I should have done for such a risk. Okay, there's the GG and leaves the game. Anxious winning like a boss. That's crazy. 69, nearly 70,000 compared to 43,000 points. If you look at the graphs, Anxious is just going to be so far ahead with those extra 2 bases. Alright, so hopefully XSplit's overlays works properly this time when I change scenes. Yes, awesome. Cool. Cool. So that was actually a best of 1, unfortunately. All of these games are so good. I wish they were at least best of 2. Oh, sorry, best of 3. What even is best of 2? I don't think such a thing even exists. Okay. Anxious didn't quite think. Yeah, Anxious didn't think he had a lot, which is why he moved out. Just looking at the chat here. Oh, such a good game. Alright, Slim does move to the semi-finals. And so does Anxious. So Slim and Anxious both advance to the semi-finals, which are best of 3. I'm not sure if those... Yeah, I'm not sure if Slim and Anxious are going to be matched against each other. Although they did get put into the semi-finals, which is brilliant. Alright. Apparently I need to increase my mic volume. By the way guys, if you see any issues with the stream or anything, just feel free to let me know in the chat. If you are on if you are watching on Twitch, then make sure you let me know in the chat. Otherwise, if you are part of the tournament and you're waiting for your game, then just let me know in or on BattleNet, and I'll do what I can to fix it. Right. Sound. Okay, so the next game I'm casting will be Slim and Cray Hockey. Something about hockey. Hang on. Just levels. Join game. It's best of 3 on Daybreak between Slim and Hockey. Cool. Okay, so it looks like Hockey's having some problems with his race. There we go. Apparently it's ZVZ. Was someone supposed to be a Protoss? I'm not sure. Either way, the map is Daybreak, which is an awesome map. It's one of my favorite maps to play on, honestly. Okay, so we've got Slim up the top spawning position of Daybreak. There's the GLHF. And of course we have Hockey down the bottom spawning position. There is no luck or fun in ZVZ. It's just stupid. A little bit of abuse going on in the chat. I'm not sure if I'm going to repeat that or not. But this is of course a best of 3 on ZVZ with ZVZ, so this this could be some interesting games. We'll see what the players come up with. problem with ZVZ is both players always do exactly the same thing, except for a few small things, such as Hockey's taking this extractor early, but Slim isn't. But you can guarantee they're both going to be taking early expands. Yeah, his expand's already just gone down for Slim, and it isn't going down for Hockey. So I may be forced to eat my own words here. I'm so glad this isn't a replay, because I just accidentally pressed the back button, which would be disastrous. Right, so the extractor's finally going down for Slim and the spawning pool after getting a super fast expansion. And Hockey not doing anything. Looks like he's getting a queen before he's doing anything else. And he's getting metabolic boost, so we may be seeing some early cheese here with some speedlings. See how this goes down. Especially apparently ZVZ is stupid and not fun. So we'll see what goes down. Okay, there's the expansion finally. This drone is... he's been through the wars. There we go, he's dead. And Slim definitely would have seen that die. So I'd love to see his reaction. He's getting a queen out now finally. Still no queen for the natural. And obviously because Hockey got the early queen, looks like he's going to be going mass zergling. I would not be surprised. Hatchery's about halfway done for Hockey, and these zerglings just keep streaming out. I wonder where they're waypointed to, actually. The Zilnaga Tower. Awesome. Alright, so I'm... oh, is this going... okay, he does manage to pull these away, but unfortunately Slim does have vision of all these zerglings. Will it be enough though, especially with this queen here? Okay, that queen's going down. The zerglings just have an awesome surround on it. One or two zerglings do pop out from this hatchery here at the natural, but of course it's not enough. Is there anything coming out here? There's a couple of spine crawlers. There's one going down, one was about to go down, and no GG, just rage quits. And Hockey wins like a boss. Okay. So that was some really crazy speedling cheese. I was going to call it a 6 pull, but the spawn pull actually went down on 14, so it's not really 6 pull. That was just ridiculous. I kind of want to watch through that, really want to watch through that replay again, but I don't think I'll have time between the next match. Cool. Oh crap, I'm freaking out here. Alright. Second game is being set up at the moment on Ohana. Okay, looks like the game is going to be starting really quickly. Yep, okay. Okay, so apparently it's just not loading, which sucks. Not quite sure what's going on here, whether it's just lag or what. I don't think my computer's frozen. It may just be server lag. This isn't natural. What? Okay, here we go, finally. Cool, so we do have Slim in the top spawning position and Hockey on the bottom spawning position. That last game was nuts. Some crazy speedling, late expand, cheese going on from Hockey. Possibly the only way that could have been more epic is if it was on not a bigger map, but maybe a different map, and it just lasted like twice as long of just ridiculous speedling. Spawning pool going down for Slim. I didn't actually catch what supply that went down on, unfortunately. Now this is a best of 3, so the last game actually was a massive cheese by Hockey, so I don't think either player is going to be going for a cheese this time. Maybe next game, if it does end up being a third game, maybe someone will cheese, but I think both players are just going to be playing pretty standard ZVZ this round. Of course, I could be wrong. Last game I did have to bite my own words about the early expand from Hockey, which I was expecting, but he totally didn't do that, so props to him, because that was just some epic play. With the production tab, 6 Zerglings coming out from Slim. He may be trying to... Oh! Eating my own words again. Unfortunately, this Overlord is going to be going right over the path of the Zerglings and the drone train. So he's just going to be planting so many spine crawlers down. This is kind of ridiculous. Couple proxy spine crawlers. These ones are about to finish up, especially this 4th one's going to go up soon. And this is just some stupid play here from both players, because ZVZ is apparently the biggest joke known to man. Alright, these spine crawlers may fall. This one won't, and that one is... actually managed to stay alive. So this is just... I don't even know what to say, this is stupid. Looks like Slim's doing some, they're all doing some spine crawler leapfrog here. This is just the stupidest thing I have ever seen. I don't even know what's happening. Is this StarCraft? I don't know. Who won that? Hockey won. somehow. Okay. What did I just watch? Okay, so unfortunately I actually forgot who won the game before. It was hockey. And hockey won the last game, which was 2-0. So hockey's going into the next round like a boss. Okay, so I'm not quite sure when this next game is going to be starting up. Let me just turn this down. Which, by the way, this is the music from the Twitch TV ads. If you don't know what it is, it's the redial remix of Strobe. Cool. Okay, so the next game has actually started without us, which sucks. So apparently there's going to be some downtime, and we'll catch their next game. So sorry about that, but these things do happen. It can be hard to coordinate these tournaments, so try not to cry too much. I know you'll love watching some games, but what can you do? That's actually a good point. Downtime, so watch some replays. So, hang on. if I can. Apparently the replays is locked out, so I'm just gonna leave the lobby. That was so ridiculous. 5 minutes 43. I'm just gonna skip ahead a little bit, just until stuff starts happening. Faster times 4. Why not? That creep. I wish I had like a super boss of a computer, so I could do like faster times 4 on like literally full graphic specs. Because the creep animation looks amazing. Look at that. Look at that creep animation. It's so good. So Gozu. Best animation I've ever seen, ever. So I'm actually not sure why this Overlord was just chilling here. I guess a better place to have it would have been near the ramp here, but whatever. Anyway, so this is where it's starting to get ridiculous. Let me slow this down. Put it on normal. This is the dumbest game I've seen in my life. I'm not even kidding. Like even Naniwa, when he just doesn't care about a game, he doesn't even play this bad, or this not bad, but trollingly, because that was some pretty good micro with the spine crawlers later in the game. In about a minute or so, them spine crawler micros. Actually, I wonder if this spine crawler would have been able to fool these drones focus fired it sooner. That is some dumb gameplay. This is so stupid. And I may go over the other replay as well if there is time. This is a replay though that I'm never going to delete. I may burn it to a disk. This is the funniest thing. What? That was the dumbest game I've seen in my life. Funniest one though. Right. What was the other one? Daybreak. 6 minutes. Load. Hang on. Cool. So here's the previous game between Hockey and Bone. I can't get over that, man. Those spine crawler micro. You're a faggot for picking Zerg, I swear. LOL. Zerg is easy. Toss is uber easy. True, which it is. Honestly, I think out of all the races, I'm thinking Zerg has the highest skill ceiling. Because I know with a lot of, not necessarily pros, but a lot of players in general, with long macro games, lava injects can be a really hard thing to actually get a hold of, as well as macro, just the rest of your, you know, however many bases you have. I know that's why Idra plays Zerg, because he thinks it's the hardest one for at least him to master properly. I actually didn't see this drone in here. How much scouting information did it get before? Yeah, it got enough. Actually, completely randomly, does anyone know if Idra is still dating his girlfriend, Katie? Because that bitch is hot. Right, let me just speed that up a bit more. So that queen fell relatively quickly. Obviously these speedlings had a massive surround on it, so it didn't stand a chance. Spinecrawler, I didn't even think it got up now. It just got owned. So I still haven't been messaged about the next game. Actually, I'll see if I can find out who it is. Okay, so the next game is between Ryumi and Anxious, just if no one knew that, or anyone that didn't. Which from memory is a ZVT, sorry, ZVP. Or a PvP, I don't know. No, it is PvP, of course. What am I saying? Okay, so I've just been informed Ryumi plays random. Top bloke. Random's awesome. Oh crap, okay. Join game. I just realized I haven't changed the scene. I'm retarded. Okay, whatever. Anxious is up 1-0 at the moment. No, I do that. Cool. Okay, there we go. Exploit's just having a whinge, not catching up properly. Okay, I believe this is the second round. Yes, it is. Second round between Anxious and Ryumi. Anxious is up 1-0. Obviously the map is Daybreak, and we've got Ryumi up the top spawning position and Anxious down the bottom spawning position. PvP. Yeah, PvP is a pretty fun game to match up to watch. Of course, with any game, the first couple of minutes is just boring macro stuff, unless someone's going for some cheese, in which case, hopefully we do see that. Either way, Anxious is slightly behind on the scouting compared to Ryumi, who's already halfway across the map. And there goes the scout for Anxious after the gateway's gone down. Still no gas for either players, actually. And I didn't notice, but Ryumi's actually behind on the gateway production, so I'm not sure if he was just saving up minerals for something or not, but they've both got the same probe count. Okay, there's first gas going down for Anxious. And a random pylon in the corner of the main. Another pylon there. It's good to have two pylons. You don't want to toast this pylon yourself, just in case the first one dies and you lose all your shit. Cybercore going down. Cybercore going down for Anxious. Like I said, Ryumi. Like I said, the first couple minutes are just boring macro stuff, but we'll see what happens. Insta warp gate research. Yes. Okay, we've got another gateway going down for Ryumi. So it's 2v1 gate at the moment. Still neither players are looking, or not, I'm not going to say either players aren't looking to expand, but no one is yet, so we'll see how that goes down. Second gateway finally coming out for, and third, it may end up being a 4 gate, we'll see. Warp gate still isn't done for Anxious. Or Ryumi, actually, and there's a 4 gate from Ryumi. Still no more gateways from Anxious, so we'll see what happens. Dem 4 gates, man, super annoying. Proxy pylon at the natural. Is he seen that. Okay. He knows it's there. Probes aren't going to do much to the Stalker, because Stalkers can just kite them. And this probe is just going to get owned by the Zealots there, which I didn't even see that they were there. Righto then. I'm not sure what that force field was doing there. And Ryumi is finding this really hard to hold off, actually. I'm sorry, I'm just finding it really hard to catch up with or keep up with the PvP. Colors were like, player colors are too similar, it's retarded. Anyway, so Anxious getting some more units down the bottom here. Sorry about that before, I don't really know what happened. I feel like Ryumi should have held more at the top of the ramp, maybe with another sentry to help force field off. The Zealot should fall pretty quickly. And Ryumi really needs another not Zealot, sentry to help defend that the bottom of the ramp here. He should move down and attack this pylon just to stop that from happening anymore. Anyway, this Nexus here in the natural for Anxious is about to finish up. There's the worker transfer. And there's a random oh! That was Ryumi's pylon. I had no idea. So that's a pretty decent counterattack. The Zealot is going to die. These ones probably will as well because they're trapped behind this pylon. There's warping in more units. Stalkers are going to do a decent amount of damage, possibly actually. Anyway, these gateways are completely screwing up Anxious's economy. Because, like I said, the Artosis pylon, you don't want to Artosis pylon yourself in case you do lose power with one of them. So there's GG, and Ryumi wins. Cool. So I feel like I could have done a way better job casting that had I actually noticed that the pylon in the corner of Anxious's main was Ryumi's pylon, but I thought it was Anxious's, so I'm retarded. Actually retarded. P-tarded. Okay, this chat box is freaking out here. There we go, okay. Unfortunately, I'm out of coffee. So, that sucks. If there's enough downtime, I'll have to make another one. Considering it is, what is it, 10 past 5 in the morning. Game is about to start. And Anxious wants to change his songs, so yeah, the game should be starting any moment now. Someone's cranking some dubstep. Seriously, dubstep should just be named wubstep. Not even kidding. Okay, looks like the players are ready, so we'll be starting now. Or soon. Hopefully soon. Good luck, good luck. Okay, there we go. I love that countdown sound. It is super imber. Best sound in the world. Antigua Shipyard. Best of 3 between Ryumi and Anxious. It's currently tied up between the two, as this is the third game. Let me change that, get some overlays going. There we go, and Ryumi is in the bottom left spawning position, sorry, bottom right spawning position, and Anxious is the top right, sorry, top left. I'm retarded. So retarded, right. Cool. Good luck, have sex. Dem typos, man. Oh, I can't chat. Hang on. No. Oh well. I cannot chat to the observers or the individual players. Which is weird because I couldn't do that. I could do that before. Cool. So actually this map was forced cross spawning positions, which is one of the things there wasn't debate, but the players just had to check it with one of the other maps because they weren't sure which map was forced cross or not. And this is one of them, which is why Ryumi was able to scout this one first. Anyway, so early gas going down for Anxious, and then the same going down for Ryumi. So maybe actually Ryumi saw that go down with the scout. I'm not sure. And oh, there we go. Okay. No, he didn't actually. He didn't see this go down. For some reason, my V key wasn't working because it's retarded. But you know, still pretty typical standard stuff for PvP. You know, both players both on one assimilator, both have 17 probes, so pretty similar builds, which is to be expected at the moment anyway. But I'm keen to see what these players pull out of their hats with the late game. Gateway. 2 gates so far. What's going down here in Anxious Camp? Camp Anxious. Second assimilator's going down. and it looks like Ryumi is just going to be chrono boosting out some stalkers, which is still pretty standard stuff. 2 more gateways go down just as that finishes, and Cybernetics Core is nearly halfway done. Oh, sorry, the warp gate is halfway done. So I'm really keen to see how this game plays out. Chrono boost on both the warp gates, or gateways I should say. And if you look at the production tab, where is it? Yeah, this warp gate research is way further ahead for Anxious, because he started it sooner, and he was chrono boosting it down a bit as well. Having said that, though, with that extra time, Anxious was able to get another stalker out. Pylon in the middle. So Ryumi should be able to hold this off pretty well. You know, 3v1 stalkers. And he may want to attack this now, yep. So that should be able to fool. 3 more stalkers in the main, and a Twilight Council going down for Anxious. Robo Bay's just finished up, so is he gonna start doing observers or colossi or what? Okay, there's an observer. There's an observer coming out. Still, actually, neither player have taken their natural expansion yet. So we may end up seeing some crazy, not cheese, but maybe some one base all in, perhaps. Cheese definitely isn't the right word, but we'll see what happens. Okay, so Ryumi's in a little bit of a bad spot. Got surrounded by Anxious's stalkers from the front and the rear. And now it's 6v3. Is there actually 6 of them there? Where'd they go? Yeah, there's 6 of them right there. Immortal's coming out. And a Colossus. So this could potentially be a pretty decent army. I can't even think of the word. Composition, that's the one. Army composition from Ryumi. Next is going down for Anxious. Is that another gateway? No, Robo Bay. Oh, here they are. I'm like, where's all the stalkers? They're at the Zilnaga Tower. Cool. So there's a, I did not know that pylon was there. Saving time like a boss, because why not? And I'm getting some lag. Not sure who that is. If it's me or one of the other players or what. Yeah, so Anxious is going to be forced to retreat here. Even though he does have a way higher amount of stalkers, this Colossus, even though it doesn't have crap, I can't even think of the word because I'm retarded. Need more coffee. Alright. Anyway, this Immortal is going to be able to do a decent amount of damage first. Those stalkers from Anxious, especially if he gets a couple more Immortals out, and there's another one there. And I think I may be lagging, unfortunately. Yeah, I really didn't think Anxious would have been able to hold that, especially with the 2 Immortals. He may need to get a couple of his own out. Go's gone down there. Yeah, there's the Immortal. Actually, I think... No, okay, so Remu is just getting another Colossus. No, so he isn't getting Thermal Lance. And getting another Immortal. I almost wonder if it'd be worth him getting a second Robo Bay. Although he doesn't quite have the gas to support it from this natural here. So, okay, here comes the big push. I should have got the units tab back up. Oh, he's... Okay, he's just regrouping his forces. These Colossus are just going to be able to do so much damage versus these Stalkers. Especially... Oh no, he doesn't have Thermal Lance, does he? He's got... Yeah, he's got three Immortals compared to none, so Rumi's just got a brilliant unit composition here. Oh, blink around the Immortal, it does fall. There's only 2 left. And there are reinforcements coming up in the middle of the map at the moment. But this is a lot closer than I thought it was going to be, because it was Anxious was able to blink around the Stalker and focus, not the Stalker, the Immortal, focus fire. So now there's only 2 left. There's another blink, and the second Colossus has fallen. And now there's just Stalkers everywhere, just owning. Just these Stalkers are trying to kite these Zealous. It will be able to pick off the last one. He may want to. There we go. Re-rally, not re-rallying, but picking up the Immortal as it comes down. These Stalkers are just doing so much damage. Workers killed 30 to 0. That is ridiculous. Stalkers be cray cray. "62 units killed, this is insane." GG, Anxious GG's and leaves the game. Ryumi winning 2-1. Go to score screen. Okay, now we're into the finals. Ryumi and Hockey are in the finals. It's best of 5. Ryumi wants to drink a soda because win. Soda's awesome. Hockey's ready. So it looks like we're just going to be waiting for Ryumi to get a drink and stuffs. And then we should be seeing Ryumi versus Hockey pretty quickly. Just close some chat windows, don't need all these ones. I could quote some Antigua Shipyard up next. Yeah, I could quote some what is it, Harry Potter in the chat here, but I don't want to call someone a girl, so I won't. What? Yeah, this is confusing to say the least. Another PvP. Wait a minute. Rumi vs Anxious. What? What? This lobby is like Times Square on Christmas Eve or something. This is ridiculous. Alright. I don't even know what Times Square looks like on Christmas Eve. Except a giant fucking Christmas tree. Okay, here we go. Now the lobby's sorted down. How many spectators are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 spectators. Cool. Cool. This is the first best of 5, and I just realized. Oh no, it's just XSplit being slow again. Go. I thought for some reason it dropped the game. Yeah, it dropped the game feed, I should say. So yeah, so this is a best of 5 on Antigua Shipyard. The first best of 5 between Ryumi, who is here in the bottom left position, and then we've got Hockey on the top right position. PVZ, so awesome. Thankfully it's not another ZVZ. That'd just be stupid, especially the last ZVZ games. Everyone leaving. I don't know why there was so many spectators. It's a bit weird. Don't think you really need 6. Okay, rematch for some reason. I didn't quite catch why there was a rematch, but there's a rematch going on, so... I'll see if I can find out why. Ah, okay. Host dropped, possibly. Unfortunately. Let's look at the graphs that mean absolutely nothing, because nothing was able to happen. Resource collection rate. Hockey was winning. That's all you can say. Hockey was winning. So, is he... Okay, here we go. There's the game invite. Okay, we should be seeing this rematch start pretty soon. Yeah, there we go. Sick. Come on, XSplit, load the screen. There you go. Okay, so, rematch. The players spawned in opposite positions. We got Ryumi here in the top right, and Hockey at the bottom left. Yeah, boy. Just discussing the high level of GM, the good manner in this tournament, because BM is for retards. And Idra. Yes, BM is for retards and Idra. Can't believe I just said that. Okay, so Hockey may not know this, but this map was force crossed, which means the players are forced to spawn across from each other on this WCS version of the map. So yeah, that could be a misclick, but he may not have known. Not a big deal either way. Okay, so the first gas is going down for Ryumi. Full first, nice and safe. Gotta get that scouting done, bro. Cool. Pro being a boss and denying any expansion. Oh, it doesn't get the pylon. There's the pylon. Cool. Now it's done its work and can go home. First expansion here at the third position. So that's a bit of a waste of money on the pylon that was here, because as we all know, when you cancel the pylon, you don't get 100% back, you get 75% back. So Troll Hockey just making Ryumi waste 15 minerals. Why not? Alright, so here's the third, I should say, from Hockey. Still no first from Ryumi. Obviously, that's to be expected. Protoss doesn't generally need to expand so quickly. You see that more often with Terran and Terran and Zerg, especially PvT. Unless there's again some crazy cheese build, in which case the game's just retarded. I don't know why the Zealot isn't attacking the Zergling. It's just sort of chilling there. Okay, there we go. Maybe I was waiting for a second one to come out. I'm not sure. Wait, no, that was a probe. What am I smoking? I don't actually know. 2 more gateways coming out. Warp gate research is nearly done. It's about 3/4 of the way done. Queen for the second is about to pop out. Third hatchery is about to finish up at the 5-minute and 45-second mark. And there goes down the Nexus at the natural for Ryumi. Again, still not much going on because it's the first couple of minutes, and unless you're cheesing, there really isn't much to do except macro up a little bit. Hockey getting supply blocked like a boss. You don't need no supply. Supplies for pussies, man. Okay. Sentries may actually be able to hold off the Zerglings if he micros them well. We'll see what happens. The Stalker, the Zealot does fall, but the Stalker and Sentry shouldn't be able to. Sorry, should be able to hold this without a problem. There we go. Yeah, so Hockey should be looking to expand his creep relatively soon. Obviously it's not just good for the extra unit speed, but also to get the extra vision around your bases as well. But this pylon here is just pretty much Imba City. Provided Ryumi can micro this well, he's going to be able to take these Zerglings out so easily. He already took out a decent amount of them. There's some spine crawlers going down just to defend. And it looks like he's going to be taking out this... There's force field on the ramp. This hatchery may possibly fall. Actually, I don't think it will. Started firing the Overlord, which is always a pain in the ass. And it looks like this hatchery will fall. Oh, there's a bunch of Zerglings coming up and a Roach. You can see the Roach Bron go down. There's the force fields, brilliant. Just a little bit of kiting. The hatchery does fall, unfortunately. And that is some brilliant control by Ryumi. Hockey really needs to get a boatload more roaches if he wants to deal with those stalkers and the sentries. Just because the roaches are ranged, so I can go like between the force fields from the sentries. There's a couple of photon cannons going down and another. Oh, Robo Bay, cool. Sorry, so that's the second Robo Bay there, obviously. And it looks like Hockey's trying to rebuild this base. He may want to get a couple more roaches out and then put them up at the creep here. But there is a creep tumor there, so that'll help him get the vision a little bit quicker of when the or when Ryumi is moving out, actually. Okay, so it looks like this pylon will fall. The Zealot isn't going to be able to save it. There we go. There it goes. Now Ryumi is unfortunately supply blocked. Okay, and he isn't... Okay, he does scout the third here. So it looks like Hockey's gonna be catching up. I got some weird echo there for a second. I'm not sure what that was about. Yeah. Okay, Ryumi is just going to be able to take this. Third's going down again, and army supply. Army supply's leveling out. Workers killed 53 to 3, and 9 workers killed. Ryumi definitely is ahead. 102 to supply to 88. What's that doing on the army tab there? I don't actually know. These roaches, they do have the acid saliva upgrade, +1. It's going to be another pylon going down here to help reinforce this, but these Immortals are going to be able to do a decent amount of damage to those roaches, and what's a couple more Stalkers and another Immortal as well, plus this pylon here. It's definitely in Ryumi's favor at this point. Especially with these Force Fields going down. There's just not anything Hockey's going to be able to do, unfortunately. Yeah, we do see the army supply. It's 48 to 43. OP. Apparently it's OP. It is a statement I'd have to agree with. GG, and there's the game over. Ryumi took that out. His best of 5 is 1-0 at the moment in Ryumi's favor. $41,000 to 32,000 with the scores. Yeah, Ryumi was just owning this at the end. Look at that, so good. Right. Cool. Just have to check something quickly. Not actually sure what the next map is. I believe... Oh, what am I doing on this screen? Okay. I believe Hockey gets a veto map at this point. So we'll see what he decides to choose, if that is indeed the case. There's the game invite on Tuldery Malta. I believe it's still the WCS. Yeah, of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? And this one may be crossed as well. I'm not sure. So this is going to be PvP. Maybe. Okay, it looks like Hookie's decided to change to PvP, or to Protoss, so it's going to be a PvP. Yeah, I just said that a million times. Cool. Okay, we've got Hockey, the newly chosen Protoss, on the bottom left, and Ryumi on the bottom right of Tuldery Malta. or however the hell you say the name of this map. It is the second game of the best of 5. Yeah, best of 5. And Ryumi's getting some lag, so we may actually see a rematch sometime soon. See what happens. Oh, there we go. Jedi's pausing the game. Still getting some lag even in the pause. It may be a problem with the map. I know that happened to someone at DreamHack recently. Okay, it looks like we're going to be continuing with this game. Cool. So again, pretty standard openings for PvP at this point. Hockey's just trying to troll. And it seems Ryumi thinks it's crossed, which it's not. So we'll see where Hockey scouts, although he may be thinking the same thing. We'll see. Early gas coming out, so it may. No, it's definitely not cross. Really, just confirming that like a boss, because he's so good-mannered and stuff. Cough. Alright, there we go. Cybernetics core going down again. Really standard stuff. Forget. Here we go. Lol. Okay. Wow, okay. Sorry, my mouse like slipped in. I don't know what's going on. Couple pros playing Chasey. Kiss Chasey, perhaps. Don't know. That is a terrible band, Kiss Chasey. I haven't heard them in so long. I'm so glad I haven't heard them. Alright, Southern Escort is just finishing up for Hockey. Can't believe I had to check that. Right. Second gateway. Third gateway. May actually see a 4-gate, possibly. I wouldn't deny it quite yet. And there's only a second gateway, and the third gateway, and the fourth gateway for Hockey. So now they're both going 4-gate at this point. It's a bit. I don't even know, man. Keen to see what they do. Right, so Wobgate's about to finish for Ryumi and Hockey as well. I don't know what happened there. Who's Ryumi got a proxy pylon? Hockey has no idea it's there. Okay, so he did manage to get sight of this pylon here. So when he kills this, he may see this one. It is so close. Either way, he's going to see these yellows now. So, and his Warpgate only just finished up. They both only just finished up. So that's a really close timing for the crazy 4 gate. He's trying to take out the pylon here to lose some power to the gateways. One of them still stands, but these stalkers are just going to be able to clean up these zealots so easily. Is that another one of Ryumi's pylons in the main? The workers killed. They're actually not trying to get the workers. The workers killed is even. Hockey trying to desperately repower these gates, but it may possibly be too late with these. The zealots aren't going to try and get it. There's another stalker for Hockey coming out. Okay, these gateways are now powered again, and Hockey has so many less probes than he would like to have. He probably should take this probe off the gas, but at this point, I'm not sure how much of a difference it'll make. Zealot's not just doing. Oh, he managed to get one, but can't take out another one at all. Right. Workers killed 16 to 1, 23 to 13 units killed. Ryumi is just owning this with proxy pylons. 4-gate proxy pylons. Which is crazy because they both went 4-gate. I didn't actually see any. Okay, so Hockey's got a pylon there, but it's too far away. And he may have put it up too late. Anyway, so Hockey's actually managed to take this out. Somehow he defended that. And he will be taking out this pylon here, and this one as well. Although there's another couple of zealots warping in. Fortunately, the stalkers did see it, and it will manage to take out this front one here. So Ryumi may try and pick off one or two, but then he does decide to back off. And it looks like this will indeed fall. Stalker's still trying to kill the zealots. There's another zealot dying. My voice just cracked because I'm retarded. And it looks like Ryumi's trying to get a couple more pylons in just in case Hockey does to him what he did to Hockey. Pulling the drone, probes. Not sure how much that's going to do. There we go. He does indeed manage to hold that off. For now, the Hockey stalkers are coming back in. A couple more zealots as well. -6 and 2. Stalkers and zealots 2, 3, and 1. Unfortunately, the pylon does go down. All of these buildings have lost power. Dada Tosa's pylon. Gotta be careful when you use it. And it looks like all of these probes are going to die. Yeah, there's GG. Okay. And Hockey does manage to take that game. Actually, see if I can find the brackets. Cool. It's in the chat. Hockey with a way higher army value here. 1,200 compared to... Sorry, 1,260 compared to the maximum of 560 roughly? Okay. Okay, the third game will be on Ohana LE. Hang on, I was just checking it here. Should have been keeping count of this. Hockey saying at least I didn't get 3-0. Okay, ready for game number 3 between Hockey and Ryumi. Just loading up now. Cool. So we've got Ryumi at the top spawning position, and Hockey, who was actually playing Zerg in the first game and switched to Protoss in the second game. There's now Protoss in the third game as well, in the bottom spawning position. What are they saying? Oh, wrong button, right. GL, GLHFF, mana, 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 always. Gotta get that mana. Always gotta have the good mana. Yeah, that last game was pretty cool with the both players going 4-gate and then trying to proxy pylon. It's always fun to watch. Story of the ages. Wait, is Hockey in? No, he still hasn't scouted in Ryumi's main yet. What am I doing? I'm just doing everything wrong today. Right, the simulators going down for Ryumi. There's already one down for Hockey. Gateway's about to finish up now. The pylon halfway done. Subunits course going down is there. Okay, there's the Gateway finishing up, and the Cybernetics core for Ryumi. Now, after both players doing some cheese in the second game, I wonder if they're going to be doing any standard builds, trying to go for a more macro-based game for this third game for the best of 5 we have here. Man, I'm so glad my headset has a mute mic button on it. So good. Alright. Second gateway going down. Hockey should probably make sure, and he doesn't Artosis pylon himself again. Right, we got a Robo Bay going down. I don't think either players built one in the last game. Couple sentries out. Robo Bay there. Two more gateways going down. One finishing up right now. Wow, misclick. 3 gates seems legit. Yeah, boy. Another gateway for Ryumi. Still, neither player looking like they're too interested in expanding just yet. So we'll see what's going down. May actually see a couple of Immortals in this composition. There we go, going straight for the Immortals here. With the Stalkers and Sentries as well. There's the expansion going down for Ryumi's, yeah, his Observer. Finally going out to scout in Hockey's main. Getting another Observer as well, actually. It